Hi, Steve and Caleb from Brownells, and today we got something really cool to show you. Caleb, you want to do the honors?
Sure, Steve. So today we've got a new product from Magpul.
Always good.
Always good, one of our favorite companies. And this one is another stock. All right, nothing strange there. That's something they're known for. But this is the UCS, or Universal Carbine Stock.
Okay.
And it's a cool acronym, but what it really is, it's just a 1913 mounted stock.
Nice.
Yeah, and so it has almost like SCAR vibes.
A little bit, yeah, I can see that.
But it's also kind of similar to their Zukov stock for the AK.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of, I say it's kind of similar. It's only similar. Words are hard today, Steve. It's only similar in looks because it works really different. And it is a folding stock, so I'll just whip it around here. You have a button right here on the side, and if I'm pressing it, I'm not. It's right here. And you depress that button, and then it'll fold.
Nice.
So if you have something like a BRN 180, which if you don't, you should have a BRN 180, this stock is actually a perfect fit for it.
I can't help but notice that it folds down at an angle to leave your charging handle free.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's pretty slick.
Is,
somebody thought this over.
For a Gen 3 180, this thing's perfect. Look at that. Yeah. That's insane. So, of course, the 180 can be fired folded, so that's something you can do if you need to do it. So you got that right there. Of course, you have some QD points here. You have this QD point that is reversible. You can undo the screw and flip it around if you need to. 6 positions of adjustment. Nice. So you just squeeze the back and it opens up here. And looking at it, it is polymer, but it has some weight to it. So I know there's some metal in there somewhere.
It's going to be strong if Magpul molded it.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's, also rubber butt pad, Steve.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
so.
Non-slip.
Non-slip, nice and grippy. You know, it's just overall a really cool stock. And I will say this, so the attachment point right here, it uses 1 bolt. I'm going to actually take this thing off real quick, Steve.
Okay.
So, just pull that off there so you can see. But it is a clamp, this big metal clamp here. I don't know if that's still, I think it's aluminum. Anyway, nice full contact along with the majority of the rail. Right. You got the bolt that goes through and clamps down, and this bolt is a little bit off-centered. So I will say this, when I first mounted it, it was sitting a little too high or a little too low to look flush, and I was like, man, I hate the way that looks. And then all I did was actually take the bolts out, flip the mount over, which doesn't affect the way it folds because it's independent. Flipped it over, and then it mounted flush with the top of that receiver.
Yeah.
So if yours isn't fitting flush, flip the mount over, and it'll fit nice and flush with that receiver, and it just looks good.
And now that you know how it works, you can go ahead and read the instructions.
Yeah. So I didn't read the instructions. I would recommend reading them. There's some some good information in there.
What else you got for this?
Well, there are some cheek risers. They come with the stock. You got 2 different heights here. I think you have a 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch. But especially if you're using, like we're using an ACOG here on a little bit higher of a mount, you have these cheek pieces here. And they just clamp on just like that. And you can actually rip them off and if I can, oh, now I've done it. They do come off, I promise. I did it earlier.
You need a crowbar?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
If you need it favored towards the back more, they're reversible, so you can clamp it down and have the majority towards the back. So
if you had that stock all the way forward, that might come in handy.
Yeah, if you're using it like CQB type setup, you can just flip it around. Both heights do that; they work the same way. But that's all there is to it, Steve. But I think it's a pretty cool product.
It is. Very nice, and there are a lot of platforms now with that rail on the back of the receiver that can actually take this.
Yes, many.
Yeah.
So Sig MCXs, MPXs, BRN 180s.
A few AKs out there, maybe.
There's AKs out there. Yep. So this is a great product from a great company.
A lot of pistol carbines can take that.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you have any questions, comments, any good jokes, let us know down in the comments. We'd like to hear from you. In the meantime,
thanks for watching. Oh no. In the meantime, if you need help with anything for any reason ever, feel free to give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out. And I'll remember my lines. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.